Olivia Dawson didn't sneeze like a normal human. Hers were brutal concussive cataclysms, more akin to seizures than sneezes, and they seemed to originate from somewhere below the depths of her mortal soul. Worst of all, they didn't come alone. The tragic events played themselves out in redundant mortar attacks, one after another, each heave seemingly yanked free by the previous, as if connected by an invisible chain. This would go on and on and on, until the histamine demon finally deemed her torture a worthy penance. Business as usual in her world. Happened all the time, but today's sneeze was destined to change the course of her life. She arrived at work, the business office of the Watterson Gift Supply Company, completely unaware of the impending explosion. Not that she didn't expect a sneeze. It seemed there was always one stalking her, bound and determined to ruin lunch or conversation. Allergens lurked around every corner, after all, and Olivia's sinuses took issue with each and every one of them. The company, an online retailer, sold all manner of gifts, holiday and otherwise, but the majority of profits came from the sale of potted plants, specifically flowers. A wide range of species grew by the thousands at a trio of growth facilities located within a few miles of the greater Houston area. Olivia had never been, nor would she ever desire to go, to any of the greenhouses. She navigated the path to her desk like a jaded mouse through a tired maze. 4-foot-high cubicle walls gave the desks hidden within a deceptive sense of privacy, a ruse that only worked on new hires. Any illusion of solitude was immediately overwhelmed in a barrage of tick-tickety fingers on click-clickety keyboards, the random echoing of staplers a-stapling, and high heels a-clacking, and naturally the never-ending rumble of hushed, mind-numbing gossip. It was enough to drive a sensible person to Thorazine. The cubicle walls were made of nothing but extremely thin, pressed board covered in fabric. A motivated person could saw right through with a simple nail file. Olivia knew this to be true because the person right next to her had done it. Her name was Mary Johnson, and she was the nerdiest woman in the building, fully armed with vintage science fiction action figures and a gaggle of plush aliens surrounding her computer keyboard. The inside of her cubicle was a dense collage of clippings from entertainment magazines. She'd seen every movie ever made, at least a dozen times. According to her, she and Olivia were best friends. According to Olivia, they were co-workers.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.